Welcome to the wrapping room of the Christmas gift shop. I'm so glad that you have joined us. Some of you are pros. You've been doing this for years, but we are so grateful that God has answered our prayer this year, and we have 6 brand new teams that have never been to this building or seen the program. So for all of you, there's a few changes, so I hope that you'll stick with us in this training period. First of all, for you that are new, when you come, there's an area out front of the building that is for our guests to park in. If you will please park on the side and then walk to the back where the overhang is. There's a door there and a bell way up on top to ring, and they will let you in at that door. If you come in that door, you will be in the toy room, and follow your way around. Take a left at that point and you'll be in the stocking room, so you get to see that too. And then we're the very next room. So come on in and you will see that there are 3 tables in here. There will be 3 of you that will be wrapping gifts. 2 of them will be on this table. And then the last table will be the 3rd one. It's my suggestion that the person that wraps the large gifts use the large table, and that makes sense. So I hope that you will think ahead of what you're capable of doing. I want to show you some ideas that you can do for wrapping. One of them is using the flat tape, going around the box, and maybe even using, we have the little bows all made. You can use bows, and some will use a topper, and I've used toppers on all of these, but normally we only have one person put a topper on, unless your team brings enough toppers for everybody to do. You can do some, if someone's good at fancy bows, have that person do the fancy bows and fix theirs. Then this is my favorite because I'm usually too busy to take a lot of time. So I take this type of ribbon and just make a fold with it like this and cut the ends and just tape it on the box, and then add your topper. Now you will have a little piece of paper that has a code that has the child's name on it, and it has to go on your box, in each box. So plan where you're going to put that. There's different kinds, like this is more of a guy's box with the car and the tree. So we do have some things that are more guy oriented. This is more of a teenage guy thing, and that's important. When you come in, make sure you have your tape dispenser and your scissors at your station. Then I want you to select usually 2 papers and have it ready to go. You might want to choose some for small children and some for older children. Of course, you're going to have guys and you're going to have gals. So underneath there's usually a box that you can slip paper into, so you're not running around the room, because time is important. So you select your paper and you select your ribbon. There's different kinds of ribbons on this side that you can choose from. There's the kind that they're on the roll and you can curl, and these are really fun because I have a little machine that you stick it in and pull, and it shreds it and leaves a pretty little shredding. So that can add to the beauty of that. The leader will be the one that gives you the card, and each person will have one card for that child. One child at a time. The youngest child will come in first, and she will give you the toy, and you will wrap that toy and make sure that that's on there and give it back to her, where she will take care of it from there. The other thing you need to know is that we have batteries. some of the toys. How would you like to come up to Christmas and not have a way to use your toy? Well, we don't do that at the Christmas gift shop. The way we do it is we give the batteries. Now, how do you get the batteries inside a box? You open the front. There's usually a way to get into it. Open the top of the box, wrap it with your tape and stick it inside, tape it in the inside, and then lock it back down and wrap the gift. But make sure that those batteries are inside. I do want to remind you that we do have COVID, and many of you have mentioned that you're concerned. So we do want you to wear your masks. Also, there will be gloves available when you get here, and if you choose to use them. All right? The other thing I want you to realize is we want things to be beautiful and excellent. We're doing it as unto the Lord. So make your corners pretty and do the best you can. All right? Now the next person that we're going to talk about is the person that takes the inventory. And we're going to change around here so you can see the table that she will be at. Now the fourth person of the team is really important because you're going to be taking inventory. We have a checklist that we'll have on a clipboard, and that's going to include things like when you check off and you see that there's on the list they need to have a popcorn, a cookie, a mom or dad's gift, or grandma, or even a guardian. Whoever has these children will be on that list. There also is a checklist for toy 1, toy 2, and toy 3. This year, because things have changed, we've had to redo things for the clothing items. So what we'll have is a box that represents the clothing items that we used to do 3 different clothing. Instead, it will be a gift card, and it will be in a box. So you will check that gift card off, and the other thing that you will have is the stocking with their name on it. So once you have all of those things, this year there will be a place for you to initial that when that's checked off. Please put your name at the top where it says name so that we know who to talk to make sure. After you finish child number 1, then they've gone for child number 2. And so then you do the same thing. The only thing is they won't have the popcorn or cookie tin on the second one, but they will have the 3 toys, the clothing card, and the stocking. Once you get them wrapped, you take and you've checked off each one. Toy 1 goes in, you'll have a bag. It won't be black. It'll be a clear bag. And you tape it to the table. You'll put the toys in. Once you check them off, you put the clothing card in there, mom and dad's gift, and also the popcorn and cookie tins. All go in the bag. When it's completed, you take the bag, tie it in a knot, and then we're going to take it out the door here to the buggy. Your next job is to take the toys in the bag and put them in the buggy. This is child 1. Once you've finished all the children come in here once they're finished. As you can see, this is where the toys are located for the next set of toys that will be wrapped. All right, then the buggy is taken down this hallway when it's completed, and it's put on the floor. I just want to remind you that the Christmas gift shop is a ministry that we want to give people privacy. So please, when you're in here, remember, you want to keep your voices down, and If you're the one taking things down the hallway, you need to be sure no one's in the hallway to be seen, because we want to give them the right to do this in private. So the wrap room is a wonderful team to be on, and everybody fights to get on this team. But the wrap room is also a prayer team. So when you're in here and you have a name of a child and you're wrapping that gift, I know you're enjoying yourself, but your real job is to pray for that child, to pray for that mom, to pray for that dad, or that grandparent that's raising those kids, or even a guardian, that they will be hearing the gospel. And during the time you're wrapping is when they will be hearing God's word. So pray that they come to the Lord so that that household will, if they're not already Christians, will become a Christian in the day that you're wrapping. So I just want to tell you how important that is to me. The wrap team is a prayer team. And thank you for signing up this year. I do appreciate it.